Before we start and get into anything, I have a surprise for one of you. If you remember during the Christmas special,
Yes!
okay, Nick's original gift showed up like a day, 2 days after it happened. So like literally the day of, I went to like Target just to get something. And I've had the real thing since like December 17th, whatever it was, and I just like saw it in like my bookshelf where I keep stuff, and I'm like, motherfucker, that's not mine. Like I gotta. So this is what? Consider it like an early birthday present, like 2 months in advance.
Let's go.
Jordan, do you have any idea what that is?
Yeah, it's a Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, there you go. Well, we had that. I think
W.
we had that conversation about anime not so long ago.
Yes.
And I know Cowboy Bebop's one of your favorites. One of my favorites.
That's my favorite.
You hate anime. It's a smorgasbord of content, you know.
Yeah, for your lunch hour.
Please send us your stories. We love judging people.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be liquidating everything me and my wife own.
Oh, please read this. Obviously I'm a girl.
Cool mode activated.
Oh, I see you. You got hit by the emergency. Speaking of talking.
Screw you, homophobe.
New episodes Tuesday and Friday.
Oh, welcome back to this place we call the r/podcast.
We are so back.
Yeah.
We are so back. Better than ever with new devices.
I know. Josh quickly just spam between the three of them right now.
Yeah, just...
Give somebody whiplash.
And now, we're going to do the portion where we usually do this towards the end, but
The variety hour is not appropriate.
the variety hour was a little, how do we say, PG-13, maybe?
TV-14
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah, TVMA. So, head on over to see that, yeah, wherever you see that at. I'm sick of promoting 2 channels.
Right.
You're
Watch it
rebelling
all.
against the man.
Anyway, I'm going to start us off this week. We all know the Super Bowl happened this past Sunday.
Well, at this point, it'd be like
So, yeah, I'm dating the episode.
2
but
weeks.
A couple weeks ago now.
Right.
Am I the asshole for writing down Kendrick Lamar on a piece of paper?
No?
Nope.
It's my second week at a new Catholic school, and they already called me and my mom in because my teachers, I will preface, this feels like it was written by a 9-year-old. Like, it's just super, like, no periods.
Words bleeding into each other.
Yeah, nothing. And me and my mom, they called me and my mom in because my teachers took notice that I exchanged notes with my twin siblings in class. So they decided to take our notes, read them, and sent pics of them to my mom at her request. Me and my sister are generally very quiet and introverted and only speak when addressed. Everybody else seems extroverted and comfortable with each other since me and her aren't and take a while to open up to people. We exchange notes on our seats since they're far away and vent to each other. See, like sentences like that.
Yeah.
On the first day of school, I wrote down Kendrick's verse in collard greens, 'cause bars.
That's so stupid.
It's a good song though.
'Cause bars. We did absolutely nothing on the first day of school, since it was the first day of school. So I wrote it down since we weren't having class and didn't know it was an issue since I kept it to myself. Just doing it for fun.
I mean, yeah.
'Cause bars.
The whole, yeah, 'cause bars, sorry. Anyway, both my mom and sister feel greatly embarrassed by this, and my mom called it the biggest embarrassment of her life, and I said I should use common sense, which made me wonder if I may have done SMTH wrong / am an asshole. The school counselor was the one who took our notes away saying she wouldn't read them and then took us to her office. That's the end.
It's some comma be comma shit.
Yeah, it was some comma be comma. It was some comma be comma bull. And at the time I screenshotted that, it was 9 minutes from being written, 1 upvote, 2 comments, one of the comments being a bot.
So they
So
would.
there was no result on this.
I was gonna say.
They just want to know if they were the asshole for writing down Kendrick Lamar on a piece of paper.
No.
Because bars.
Right?
That's
exactly.
funny.
That is my defense.
Because I mean, you really could have just said, "Cause bars." Am I the asshole?
Right.
2-sentence story.
Yeah. This one was very goofy, but I think it was funny because it just felt like it was written by a middle schooler.
Yeah.
And just imagining the notebook of the cool S.
Yeah.
The cool S, and then like the collard greens verse on
Yes.
the paper. It
Yes.
just didn't make any sense. I thought it was lighthearted. Probably not the best opener, but I thought it was funny.
It'll lead into. Dude,
Yeah.
I'm pleading to go last.
Okay.
Because, dude, I screeched whenever I was reading this story.
Deal. So, asshole? Not asshole?
Nah,
The asshole.
Okay.
I think cool guy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not the
yeah.
asshole because bars.
Well, yeah, cause bars.
Thanks to the new graphic.
Yeah, cause bars.
Because bars.
All right.
Test.
We've got a compatibility test coming up later.
Yeah.
Tune in to see. Anyway.
Hit us with it.
So, am I the asshole for lying to my boyfriend when I fed him for dessert? Hi.
Depends.
So I, 24 female, have a boyfriend, 24 male.
Good for you.
I'm from Poland, and he's from Spain. Since we met almost 1 year ago, he never tried any Polish food that me or my family prepared for him. If he just said, no thanks, I'll be fine. But he always comments on how disgusting it is, and asks how he could even eat, and he gags for the whole meal. He never ever tried the food. We argue about it a few times because I think that his behavior is unacceptable. His behavior is unacceptable.
Bars.
Because bars.
I lost
Just
my
lose
spot. I'm
place
sorry,
right
guys.
there.
Uh-oh.
So far, very weird to be like,
Yeah.
nothing. Like, not even attempt to try anything. It's already
Yeah.
weird.
But he says this food is just horrible and he's allowed to have preference.
True.
I mean, correct.
4 days ago at a family dinner, when my mom asked him if he would like some, Google translates as cabbage rolls. I don't
Okay.
speak Polish,
Don't
so I don't know
don't
what that
attempt
is.
it.
Yep, not going to try to. So some kind of Polish cabbage roll dish. He once again gagged, covered his mouth, and said that he could never eat that. I was furious with him and told him to apologize. He refused, and there was a tense mood throughout the rest of the lunch.
Brutal.
That was rough.
After lunch, it was time for dessert. My mom made Sir Nick.
Is it Sir Nick? Is
Ah,
that
yeah,
you?
right.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nick.
Didn't know you were Sir.
I thought
Yeah,
you were. I
I
thought
did-
you were 24 female.
I didn't know I was a Polish dessert, but here we are.
Looked delicious to me.
Hey, it's similar to cheesecake. I'm not mad about that.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's made with cottage cheese. I'm immediately mad about that.
Yeah, let's walk this
not,
back.
not a fan.
Yeah, screw you, Poland. I'm just kidding.
Cottage
That went out of
cheesecake.
style in World War II.
right?
Eating Poland.
And so did Poland.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Cottage cheesecake is crazy.
A lot of baking in Poland, I hear. A lot of baking.
Woohoo!
I do not condone.
What? They make cabbage rolls. What are you talking about?
I'm not condoning any of the behavior taking place.
My boyfriend refused to try it before, but this time my mom covered it in chocolate, so it looked a little different.
Camouflage.
Chocolate cottage
Right.
cheese.
Oh,
When he asked, "What's that?" I quickly said that it's some store-bought cake. My family didn't correct me, and we all ate in peace. My boyfriend even took a second piece. He asked where we bought that. Then I told him that it's Sir Nick, that my mom made with cottage cheese. He looked at me a little confused and told my mom it is good. I was happy with the result of my little lie. But on our way home, he started yelling at me. How could I humiliate him like that in front of my family?
dude.
And how could I lie that about what he's been eating, and he already told me that it's disgusting. I asked him what his problem it was, and I asked him what his problem was because he liked the cake. But he said that I didn't respect him and his boundaries. And he's not talking to me until I apologize. Maybe grow up. It's been about 4 days. He's not answering my messages, and I'm having my doubts. Is he right? Am I the asshole? He's not allergic, doesn't have any intolerance or anything like that, and he isn't on a diet that would have made him eat. That would have made him not been able to eat Cernic, by the way.
Is he 11?
Right?
Yeah, 24 is way too old to be acting like that.
I think if you...
I mean, that's my consensus as well.
Like,
Like,
if
just
you-
be like, hey, that's not...
Well, it's like,
Yeah,
it's
same.
the whole thing, like, I would never eat vegan food.
No.
But if you snuck me vegan food and I was like, dude, this is
Good.
delicious.
Yeah, I'd be like, well, I'll be damned.
That's what I was
This
gonna...
is pretty good.
Guess the vegans got it figured out.
Right.
I've never tried vegan food, but I like the food I eat.
Right?
So I understand that, but then flip it, like, being like, oh, you're really good.
You
And
gave
then-
me something delicious? How dare
Yeah,
you?
Right.
what is the...
Well, and it's just like, it's that person's own arrogance to not admit that they're like, I guess
Wrong.
not, yeah, I guess it's not wrong in
Right.
a sense, but
Yeah.
wrong in a sense.
I mean, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're making a generalization about an entire group of food. You're being a
Okay,
foodist.
that's fair.
You're
Yeah.
being foodist.
Yeah, you're being a foodist.
And that's not cool.
No. Pierogies are pretty good.
I've never had one.
Shout out the Polish,
Shout out to the Poles.
right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure the pierogies are.
Is that okay
The
to
North
say?
Pole, the South Pole, we're shouting out all the poles.
The light poles.
The light
The,
pole.
the pole land. Do you guys have a lot of poles in Poland?
There's gotta be a strip
would
club
hope
in
so.
Poland.
Are pierogies Polish food?
They just call it the...
Oh yes, they are. Thank goodness. That would have been
Will
really
you,
embarrassing. if-
additional Google search, will you look up how many strip clubs are in Poland?
Yeah, sure.
I guess. I'm gonna say 2,500.
I'm going to say like 36.
Really?
Like a very scarce amount of
This is where you
poles.
find out like stripping's illegal in Poland.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking the prices right angle on this.
One. People travel throughout the lands to get to this one strip club.
I don't have an exact number, but on Yelp, we can look at the top 10 best strip clubs near Warsaw, Poland.
Can we please go to Yelp for a variety hour and just look up like the worst?
That would be awesome. And then we should rate what we find.
Oh god, yeah.
I think so.
that. Okay, so there's at least 10 in Poland.
Yeah, we know that there's at least 10.
Minimal.
All right, Warsaw's adult entertainment. Wow, they're
Whoa.
wow. This
Those are images.
marketing it's
Explicit.
It's
in your face.
It's working.
I'll put it, I'll put it that way. It's very much so in your face.
Ah, boy.
Things
All
to
right.
do. Oh, eat. Thank goodness.
Let's go. Thank God.
I'm gonna be like Lou Will and go to Magic City.
That's my
and-
favorite
and-
bit from COVID era.
And get some lemon pepper wings.
We've talked about that. We've had to.
Yeah, we have.
Oh my god.
We have.
You see the podcast where he was like, I was at a funeral, I just wanted some goddamn food or something like that.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
You ready for this banger?
So
I don't think that's the end.
there
Oh,
are,
I'm
there
so
are
so-
two
I'm-
edits.
Okay, never mind, my bad.
Oh wow. I didn't expect so many comments in 2 hours.
I didn't expect.
I didn't expect
They're
this.
Polish, give them some credit.
Thank
I
you.
wasn't making fun of Polish people. I thought about the cat meme.
Hey, hey, speak
I was then
English.
shot 57 times. Sorry.
Thank you so much for all of them. Many questions. Why are we together?
Oh,
Yes.
That's actually a good
I
question.
study in
question.
Spain, met him at university, and he and his friends are kind of my Spanish family now. He's usually a sweet and funny guy, just not a Polish fan. We visit my family for 2 days. I know somebody who else wasn't a Polish fan. Friday and Saturday. And when we were coming back to Spain, he snapped about Cernic. Franco, that's who. Another Spanish guy.
Franco?
Yeah.
James?
No. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but he was their leader in like the 30s of the 1900s.
To the 30s.
James Franco was in the 30s?
Yeah, he was.
The Spaniard conquistador.
And
James Franco.
James Franco.
not sure if I want to continue this relationship.
Really?
But it's scary to be alone in foreign country and lost almost every friend I have now.
That's true.
Is
Sure.
Sir Nick worth it? I would think so.
Sir Nick
He's still an
sounds
amazing
good.
boyfriend who cares about me. Light up my day. If you have ever been in love, you would understand the feeling. Still not sure if I should apologize because his behavior was very childish and disrespectful, as many of you said.
promise you it's not
But lying wasn't the best option, so I think I'm guilty of that.
I think, first of all, I now have that funny idea of a sketch of him being like transporter from like the old like Knights times, and we call him Sir Nick, and he's just like, "Good morrow," and just like super dapper for no reason.
Okay, but like,
I was trying to look it up and I was way off.
this looks gas.
That looks
It
delicious.
does look delicious.
That looks delicious.
Future-
I will say
Future
that
Josh,
I,
put that up.
make sure you send that to him. I am a little off-put knowing that it looks that good and it's cottage cheese. But
Yeah.
if I ate it first
And you didn't tell me that?
and then you were like, hey, that's cottage cheese, I'd be like,
I'd
no
be pissed
way.
off afterwards a
Oh,
little
100%.
bit. That
No
you gave me
way.
cottage cheese, but edit number 2. Oh my, this already has over 1,500 comments. I try to read as many as I can, but I cannot promise anything. Anyways, thanks for the responses. It opened my eyes a lot and made me do some actions. I talked to my parents
Never
about
have
this, apologized for
problems
bringing
putting him in a hole.
him with me and not kicking him out. Damn.
Over dessert's crazy.
That's stupid.
Also discussed with them his behavior towards me and them. I found out that he was not only disrespectful about the food when I went to the toilet and my family tried to engage in a conversation, he was just nodding or shaking his head. Damn, that's rude as hell. Without trying to respond properly. I texted him that we need to talk face to face, and if he's not going to answer me by tomorrow, I'll end it by sending him a message. Respect. Do I have another choice? I will apologize for lying about Sardik because I think that's my mistake, but the rest is on his side. Thank you for all your comments. I don't know how to speak Polish, so I don't know what that.
What it? I may have missed it. What did Reddit deem?
Reddit deemed everyone sucks. Poo mode.
I agree.
I think the
can't
boyfriend is
give
poo
her-
mode, but the girlfriend does kind of suck
She
for lying.
sucks. She sucks a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I get it. It was like
This much.
I'm
I
gonna,
don't
I'm
think
gonna,
enough to
I'm,
give her-
like I get it. I'm gonna prove my point to you. Like
Right.
Yeah.
this is better than you're not even trying, and I'm gonna. But that is shady.
But he's also doesn't have any respect for the family. Or anything
Yes,
like that.
that's where it's poo mode, and they're
He
almost
is
two
poo mode.
separate. He is poo mode.
Yeah.
I just think it's a bad relationship, start to finish.
Yeah.
Yes.
24 freaking out over cottage cheese is like way too old to be freaking out over cottage cheese.
Well, and just like gagging over food. Like, are you 5?
Yeah.
Like that.
Like, yeah, you like. I'm very sensitive texturally about food, and like I won't even gag if I eat something I don't like because it's
That's where
just,
you and I differ.
It's very rude.
But it's just like spit it, like just spit it out.
Just like get your napkin and go.
I'm of the mind where I'm just gonna be a garbage disposal.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna try everything.
Well, and
I'm
like,
kind of the
I-
same way.
That's you. You're never gonna know if you like something or not until you try
Exactly.
it.
Sure.
Don't knock until you
Exactly.
try it, man. Unless it's drugs, then you probably should try those.
Honestly, you've never been on a cocaine binge for like 24 hours. You can get a lot done in 24 hours.
No, this is on the horizon.
Bleep that. If you did a documentary of like 1800, like Industrial Revolution era on women's menstrual cycles, would it be called a period piece? Anyway, am I the asshole for
called
shitting
the-
myself at
it'd
my
be-
brother's wedding?
They'd call it like the Red Plague or something crazy.
Red plague. All right.
The Red
Red
Wave.
Scare.
The Red Wave.
The Red Wave of
Scare
2020.
Of 1922.
My brother proposed to his girlfriend of a few years last year. The wedding was 2 weeks ago. Ceremony was held on the beach, and we planned to move to a hall just up the road we had booked for the reception afterwards. Before the ceremony formally started, I felt rather unwell and had cramps in my stomach. This is when I realized I needed to shit. Not a big deal. I can hold a shit in. After about a minute of these cramps, I was in a fair bit of pain, and both my dad and my girlfriend, who I was sitting next to, advised me to go to the toilet, as there were still a few minutes until we started the ceremony, and my brother would wait for me anyway. This is already like, I just love I can hold in a shit.
Yeah.
Like,
And let me tell you, I can hold in a shit.
Yeah, guys.
I didn't want to go into one of those public toilets on the beach as they're normally filthy. I would just wait until
Feel the
this.
nest, bro.
I would just wait until the ceremony ended and then drive back to my place, which is about a 5-minute drive. Then head to the reception hall. It was obvious that I was in genuine pain and discomfort, and they kept telling me to just use the public one. I really wish I had. The ceremony started. And less than 10 seconds after the minister started speaking. Come on, Josh, like, I probably lost my place because I'm laughing too hard.
No way.
And less than 10 seconds after the officiate started speaking. I keep losing my place because I'm laughing and looking away from the screen. I had a huge fart I needed to let out. You know when you try to let out a lot of gas gradually and silently? This worked for about a second, and then I convulsed from the stomach pain and violently shat myself. Everyone within a couple meters heard it and smelt it, and after a few gagging and sprinting towards the toilet, trying not to vomit from the thought of what I had just done, I took all my clothes off and tried my best to clean myself and just sat in a cubicle and cried for a few minutes. I had no idea what to do. My girlfriend drove me home and I had a shower and got some new clothes on. It had been about 30 minutes now and they still hadn't started. Me and my brother have a very good relationship and he wasn't passing any judgment and refused to start without me there. As soon as I was there, I sat back down and no one would even look at me. They just pretended it didn't even happen. The ceremony went well from that part forward, and we went to the reception. His now wife and her parents were giving me dirty looks, and I just went home straight away and cried some more. Later that night, I received a bunch of angry texts from his wife and her parents and my own father, telling me I completely ruined the wedding and that I was disgusting and should have gone beforehand. My brother's wife is constantly upset that her wedding will forever be remembered for, as I quote, the wedding where my brother-in-law shit his pants. She hates me for it. I have not shit my pants before. This is not a common thing for me, so no. I did not expect that my stomach cramps meant that I was going to shit myself. I should have gotten to the toilet beforehand, but I didn't want to hold up the ceremony. Am I the asshole?
Kinda.
Yeah, kinda. You should have gone to the bathroom.
Kinda. Your pride got in the way.
I can hold it.
5 minutes because you went to the bathroom versus waiting 30 minutes because you shit yourself and need to go home.
I won't lie. I'm a pro holder. I've been holding since 11 a.m.
Listen, dude.
And it's 2:30.
I'm going to say this right now. I love to poop in public.
I've become that.
It's so satisfying.
And it's like, guys,
don't go in there.
Life hack. Just put your AirPods in. If you have AirPods, put them in.
The world is your oyster.
And put the sound canceling
Did you ever hear that? Like,
mode on, and you are, I swear to God, you're the only one in that bathroom. It's just you, your phone, the toilet, and God.
Dude.
Okay?
Dude, in
and
high school.
I will unload the meanest dumps.
Dude.
And you don't even hear anyone laughing.
No, dude, I'm just going there going.
Dude, I had a in high school, and after the cafeteria, I hadn't shit in like 2 days. I thought I was like sick or something. I released the most horrendous sound from my asshole. The dude next to me said, "God damn."
Dude, there was one time in high school I was going to Florida with a couple buddies, and we were
Locked in.
We were pooping in the airport bathroom, which is probably the worst place you can poop.
You meet a lot of nice people, dude.
Not this time. So there were 3 stalls, and it was my buddy went in one. There was someone occupying the middle stall, so I went in the other one.
I see.
And we're both in there, and this is like Snapchat era where we're like, just like constantly Snapchatting.
What's going on?
And he's like, we were taking videos of each other, like of our faces, like pooping, trying to get each other to laugh. And then out of nowhere, I wish I had the video. The dude in the middle just sets off firecrackers, man. It takes. We're trying so hard to hold like like that type of laugh. Like, do not break because you don't want to make this guy feel bad. And just like there's nothing more humanizing than the sigh you release after a public shit.
Oh, dude.
Dude,
It's like, oh my gosh, dude, you're so gross.
dude, not public, but I had a day, I'm not joking. I had a shit so bad, I took my laptop into the bathroom and watched the entirety of Thor: The Dark World before I came out.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's bad.
Oh my god. So, what are you
Is
guys?
there edits?
No edits, but I have a consensus. What do you guys think?
Kinda.
Asshole.
Reddit deemed not the asshole.
Really?
And this is the greatest comment I've ever read in my life. It's not the asshole. The only asshole here is your literal asshole for failing you when you needed it the most.
Honestly, true. I don't know, dude. I've only ever pooped my pants a few times, like as a cognitive adult.
Yeah.
I've never.
I say adult. Like I've definitely pooped my pants in high school.
I did it while I was in college.
I
Although, okay, to be fair, it was in the process of me finding out that I had a food intolerance.
That's different.
fair.
Yeah. I was walking back to my dorm, and I just trusted a fart, man.
This is the last comment. It's funny too. You're certainly a bit of a dumbass. If you're sick or feel off, just go to the bathroom. Stubborn will never be diarrhea.
Right?
Yeah.
The Red Team, not the asshole for
He's
it.
kind of the asshole.
Yeah, he is.
I will say he's asshole, but I think the fucking family should
Oh.
be kicking him while he's down.
Okay.
No,
don't get me wrong.
No, he deserves that from them.
If he-
The wife, fair. The whole family.
No, the wife and her like her whole side of the family can be mad.
I
Your
think-
dad,
I think just
your dad
she
should have
can
your
be
back.
mad.
Yeah, that's what I kind of.
Your dad
Although-
should have your back.
I understand the wife and the dad being mad because the dad told him to go to the bathroom.
True.
And
See-
it
see-
was the wife's special day.
See, so the family, though, this is why I excuse the family, they have no idea that this internal monologue and the dialogue between dad and son is even happening.
That's
So they're
fair.
just like, why did you just shit yourself? Front row.
Front row.
That's so selfish.
Okay, and second off, why are you trusting a fart?
At a wedding.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, when you have stomach cramps.
Real.
My number one rule of thumb, if I have to fart and I have stomach cramps, I'm doing it over a toilet because I'm not shitting myself.
I
I like to
honestly-
roll the dice from time to time.
Nope.
Yeah, if I'm at home, I'm just like, let's see.
You guys are bold. I just don't want to go through the process of having to.
That's why me and
Change
him make a
mine.
good match, and
That's
you're not a
fair.
part of it.
All of my pants poop stories have been like me, like, I just shit myself.
Right?
And with a smile on my
It's just,
face.
it's just a moment
And
in time.
2 for 2, they're in cars. On the way home. On the way to a toilet. So it's like, please, hey, like, I know you're laughing really hard, but I'm not joking. Please drive faster.
I
Like-
know the joke. Well, not the joke, but I know the situation.
There was one time in particular, not to harp on pooping my pants too much.
Yeah,
but-
quit flexing on
Yeah,
us.
sorry guys. Been around the block. We were on a work outing, and during my high school job, they used to like take us to do stuff, and we went and played paintball.
I just
So
assume.
it was like a 6-hour day,
Yeah.
you know, being out and about, and like we all went crazy on it. We bought like tactical pants, and we were like,
playing the role.
yeah, we were like acting like we were, you know, John Wick, and we're on the way home, and it was about an hour drive, and we're pulling into the driveway. I had one of my coworkers drive me because he was the only one that had his license at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, I'll drive you guys, don't worry. I shit my pants in his car,
Oh,
in the driveway of the house.
you were so close.
And I was like, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep it off the seats. Like, dude, I'm pooping. It was.
The idea of you spreading your asshole away from the
Yeah.
seat is so funny.
Yeah, I was just trying. I wasn't sure.
I don't even know if this can go on the horizon either. Oh,
Yeah, we'll probably have to cut that.
we'll be fine. Just let it ride. Hey, Ron.
It only gets worse in the variety hour.
Right.
Yeah, so if it... Oh, I guess real quick, asshole of the week.
Yeah, asshole of the week it's got to be. Oh, never mind. I don't like the cottage cheese guy.
Sir...
Sir Nick.
I keep calling... Did they even say what his name was in that?
No.
I don't like Sir Nick.
Spanish boyfriend from. Also, I have to look up who that leader was because it's making me mad.
I was going to say you. I just think the whole idea of...
Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, because bars. Like,
Because
Cuz bars.
that's what gets me
That's
more than
fair.
anything.
Okay, so what happens if all of us? Do we just all win it this
Do we
week?
tie or do none of us win it?
Have we ever tied?
No.
No.
We'll go to the...
Sudden asshole. Who can shit themselves
Oh,
first?
it's Francisco Franco.
3... What? On shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, that doesn't do anything.
Wait, yeah, we tied again.
Damn it!
Ready?
Hang on. I've got this.
To you?
Everyone pick a number, 1 to 10, and then we'll ask Siri what her number is, and whoever's the closest.
And the
gets
two,
it.
okay, I like that.
5.
Well, now we're gonna Price is Right this,
Or
right?
do we want to go 1 to 15?
Let's do 1 through 100.
Okay.
My lucky number's 11, so I'm gonna go with 11.
You waiting on me?
69.
70.
Oh, you mother...
Playing Price is Right.
Hey Siri, give me a number, 1 through 100. 4.
No way!
Congratulations, Josh.
Room to spare.
You're the
Wow.
asshole of the week.
I'll take it.
Wow.
On the shit episode, literally.
Yeah.
So that's gonna do it for Are You the Asshole. If you're on the Horizon channel, go to r/podcast to figure out which two of us make the best couple. And it's like a fact. This is like ordained
It's
by
set
the
in stone.
universe. Like,
Yeah.
can't be changed. And if like you're not going to, well, have a good day. We'll see you Friday. Marvel tier list
Let's go.
coming up.
I'm excited about this.
Bye-bye.
Peace, deuces. Literally.
Deuces, stay off
Literally,
Reddit.
last episode, you're like, I keep introing so bad. Nailed it right there.
I'm about to trust a fart, guys. Should I do it on camera?
He shits himself. I'm gonna. I mean,
Well, I'm scared, but I think it'd be funny. It's gonna be poop. I can't even push.
Just go
I'm
to the
not.
bathroom.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't even push. Ooh.
I could probably salvage the part wherever. It was,
Yeah.
I will figure it out.
You
Cowboy
make it
Bebop
work.
Funko Pop, elite gift. Thank you, Josh.
Anytime.
I love anime.
I know you do.
Big
Which is,
fan.
which is why.
Yes.
The
Which is why I got you a body pillow.
Of
Waifu
me.
Body pillow.
That's
Josh
what-
waifu body pillow.
Okay.
Let's go.
Of today's challenge
just
that
spoiled your
Josh will,
birthday gift.
of today's challenge that Josh is going to introduce, the pair,
Yes, that's a couple.
the two of us, whoever's the two of us,
I think we have to go on a. You have to go on a
Just-
date and film it.
you have to go on a date and film it, but you also have to buy the lonely person a body pillow of themselves.
Oh,
Just of themselves.
there's gotta be a website you can do that, right?
Yes.
100%.
Has to be.
So how it works? You put in your birthdays, and it's gonna give us all this made up shit. So just because we just talked about Nick's birthday, I got me and Nick first.
Nick and I.
You know what's weird? It's not like the person born in April is more of the leader. They put in our name. So the first sentence is Josh undoubtedly enjoys Nick's company.
Oh, so this is just like straight up astrology. We're not answering questions or anything?
No, this is just straight up what the universe is
Okay,
saying.
cool.
So I'm not gonna read through all of these because a lot of it is just like you two should hang out.
Okay.
Okay. Let me know when, Josh.
So Josh undoubtedly enjoys Nick's company because Josh feels that there is something special between you, and Nick doesn't hide the fact that he feels great when you're together.
Ooh.
I might have Never mind.
Might have a bit of
I'm
feelings.
not gonna say that.
Nick is proud of Josh and feels lucky to be with him. Josh has a complete confidence in Nick and knows that he can count on Nick's generosity and support in any situation. He's pretty generous. Like he went out.
Yeah.
Like we all do, kind of thing. I'm gonna be like, this is gonna work too well.
Yeah.
Oh my.
We might be a throuple.
Nick knows Josh won't let him down.
No, guys, we're a throuple.
Nick feels Josh is his good luck charm, a high
Ooh.
inspiring combination that indicates a strong sense of sympathy, loyalty, and a trust.
When do you talk about sex?
Right? When do we get to the good part?
Okay, when you said that, the sentence is Josh is unable to penetrate Nick's true self.
Whoa!
Oh, dude, so now it's going to like where we're wrong here. Josh finds it hard to trust Nick because Josh is unable to penetrate Nick's true self and understand his real motivations. Josh may even have the feeling of being lost in an inexplicable ghostly haze because of this. It may even denounce Nick's promises before Nick can even have a chance to keep them.
Damn.
So like we get along, but there's no like real trust so far as
Wow.
what's saying. Oh, here you go. There was a strong attraction between you two, perhaps
here
on
we
the
go.
subconscious and conscious level, and you share an interest in social, metaphysical, and scientific subjects.
Like Star Wars.
You both stimulate each other's intellect. Hey, that's not the only thing we're stimulating. You may have lots of interests in common, especially on topics that are just out in the ordinary, but the way Nick presents his ideas are rather inconsistent and confusing to Josh, which is hilarious because I think you and me have like the most like hobby stuff in common.
Really?
Like anime, like when a Star Wars thing, me and him tend to agree more on some stuff.
That's fair. I will say I do think it's going to be some combination of one of us with Nick and not you and I.
All right, you ready?
It's crazy.
You ready for the
knit?
knit?
The exact same thing before I left today.
Are you ready for the nitty gritty?
Uh-oh.
There is an intense sexual attraction between you.
Yeah!
But this aspect adds a certain amount of emotional incompatibility that can make it difficult for you to get along. So we just hate each other. That's what it's saying.
That's so. I think that's what you and I would have been. That's crazy that
I know,
it's you
right?
guys.
As a result, hurt feelings, jealousy, and possessiveness can cause friction or more serious conflicts over time. This
Causing friction, all right.
Oh,
Right.
amen. Over time, this aspect can lead to a mutual lack of consideration. On a physical level, you're intensely excited by each other, a very tense aspect, especially in intimate relationships, and one that requires a strong dose of goodwill and patience to counteract its negative effects. All right, I want to see if we can get to the... A lot of it is just like, so basically the main points that I'm getting are, it's like, yes, we're attracted to each other, there's no emotional connection. We get along, but we don't have a deeper sense of like trust outside. Apparently,
Yeah.
I can't trust you
Just
to
a
keep your promises.
situationship, I guess.
Wow.
Damn,
Does it
stuck in
give?
the situationship phase? That's disappointing.
Does it give like a percentage? How are we gonna compare?
It's like 9 like paragraphs long, so I'm trying to get to like the end.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, that aspect. Oh, we're talking about conjunctions and stuff. This aspect has very little influence on your specific relationship. Your attraction to each other because you're both in the same boat. However, the bond becomes deep and meaningful only if you put in the work.
Ooh, little therapy.
So
Right.
I think we can judge on this. So let's just say, like, for the sake of scoring, me and him at least have attraction, but there's
Yeah.
it's not deep. It's
Okay.
very surface level. Let's see how
Okay.
the other two go.
Well, now I think it's gonna be me and Nick. The
Oh
way
my-
he keeps looking at me, dude.
I'll just do mine one more time so I can just get it out of the way.
It's a
Jordan.
birthday.
Nice try.
For reference, Josh won't let us know when his birthday is.
Maybe when we do like the very deep episode where we get in like interpersonal questions, we'll.
Well, no, I respect it, honestly. Like,
Right.
I don't, like, I want to know, and I'm going to act like I want to know, but deep down, I don't.
I'm about to lean over here with my phone. Like,
It's not like some like horrible tragic event. It's just more like a, for lack of a better phrase, like a philosophy. I don't know. How
I think it's awesome.
right?
my mother does
It's a
not.
mystery.
It's like, I've got this tattoo, and I'll never tell anyone what this tattoo means.
Oh damn.
This is like my birthday to you.
Oh really?
Really.
Does anyone know, or is that like strictly take to the
Nobody
grave?
knows.
You won't even tell like future wife or
Just
anything.
me and God.
It's on your right hand, so is it like a combination you put in before you...
Yeah, it's my phone password.
Oh.
Okay.
It's the garage code.
Yeah, it's actually it's a tattoo, and it's a.
Dude,
He just got excited.
I haven't read all this, but I think it's the exact opposite. I don't think you and me are attracted to each other, but our relationship runs deep. There's a strong romantic attraction between you, but in the long run, the emotional adjustment can be quite difficult because of a lack of sensitivity, and it can undermine the relationship. Jordan feels that Josh tends to ignore Jordan's feelings and impose his will against Jordan's
All
relationship.
the time.
This is just gay fan fiction right now. Josh has the impression that Jordan's negative reaction is due to exaggerated, unwarranted sensitivity.
Wow. Wait,
Oh.
it thinks I'm sensitive?
Apparently.
Okay.
The truth is there's a lack of emotional understanding between you two.
Guys, I'm not sensitive.
Why would they say that?
You both tend to be intensely emotionally involved, but because your desires and ways of being are so different, you usually clash and conflict. So we're both emotional, just in completely different ways that don't mesh.
I think that's accurate, though.
You know what? Yeah.
I don't think I'm very sensitive. But,
I'm not outwardly sensitive.
yeah. Maybe I'm sensitive.
I got a sensitive stomach.
My stomach is feeling sensitive.
Well, you just down Taco Bell.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
I love Taco Bell. Anyway.
The initial attraction between you is powerful and is passionate. Josh's errant love for Jordan is warm and inviting at first. Jordan may bask in Josh's presence, possibly becoming dependent upon him at the expense of Jordan's own individual development. Trust can also be an issue. I think this is more of a thing that I don't trust anybody.
It might be you, man.
Yeah, I don't trust anybody. Jordan must let Josh shine, and Josh must respect Jordan's hard-won wisdom. I've even used wisdom to describe you before. All right, let's get to the sex stuff. That's the only interesting.
Yeah.
It's too serious. Let's get to the fun stuff.
Intense sexual attraction between you two.
Yeah. I feel it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
No
It's-
way it's us.
No, it's the exact same thing as like Nick. It's intense and passionate, but underlying there can be hurt feelings, jealousy, and possessiveness. So that's like a me thing.
Might be a you thing.
Josh is just out here laying hateful pipe, man.
So I think that
Oh my god, this is just hilarious. In Josh's opinion, Jordan is an incurable fancier daydreamer.
I'm sure that's gonna be my Instagram bio.
The hell does that even mean?
That's good.
This can be a passionate and action-packed relationship. Jordan pushes Josh to confront himself and comes to grips with his own personality, subjecting him to numerous analysis and changes. However, instead of feeling bothered, Josh finds it fascinating, and Josh helps Jordan to give his hidden skills and powers a practical focus. There may be a great deal of latent magnetic sexual attraction in all this. If you act wisely, you could also make a good professional team, especially in relation to finance, technology, engineering, and research of all kinds.
And podcasting.
I mean, you guys aren't.
So we're just
research guys,
co-worker.
though.
That's
Yeah,
like,
it sounds like we'd be really good coworkers that side. Wait, I just let an F word slip. There's my first one.
dude, this paragraph's rough.
Momentous. This is a momentous moment.
You ready?
You cuss it.
Our relationship promotes sexual healing.
I love this.
I'm
It
happy-
might be us.
I'm happy for you guys.
This is, oh my god, this is where needs meet desire, and you can expect something from the other. You can significantly transform through sexual exchange as well as heal from your sexual wounding. A touch of desperation is added to your desire. Jordan believes that Josh can put an end to his brokenness.
Yes.
Jordan notices that Josh boosts his confidence as a result. Last bit, Jordan first encourages Josh. If there's anything wrong with Josh, Jordan will sense it and help him fix it.
It might be us. We might be the it couple.
So far it's like same thing as him, but we have like, if we work on it, it can be awesome.
Okay, so you and I are better off than you and Nick.
I would say so. So we're gonna get to you two.
It might be Nick and I. We're about to get the best of both worlds.
It'd be so funny if it was like, never put them in a room together. They
Yeah,
will. They
it was
will.
one sentence.
They
It's
will
like, what are
murder
you
each
doing?
other.
Submitting this information.
I can't. I'm still looking at the camera, being like, oh, it's still going. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
April 19th,
Mine is still going as well.
2000.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We've got a new camera. I don't know if you've noticed.
We got 3 of them Johns now.
3 of them.
3 of them Johns.
You ready?
Yup.
I'm locked.
So the way this is described, it's something called like an orb.
Okay.
Okay, and there's a certain degree of it. It goes from 0 to 6. 0 being weak, and then strongest being 6. Okay, and it's not like a definitive thing. It'll be like emotions 3, sexual attraction 2. Like it does like a whole thing right now. When it comes to like general connection, 1.
Between
Us.
The connection is felt very deeply, and it's one of the things that drew you together in the first place. However, if you become fixated on the experience of this connection, you may struggle to adapt and grow as the relationship evolves.
Pookie!
Jordan appreciates and values Nick's advice.
I do.
And Nick, jump back into it. And Nick's presence does inspire Jordan, and it inspires him to be more creative and effective. Nick feels that Jordan stimulates his mind and gives him self-confidence.
Yes.
Your ability to talk about any subject and analyze mutual difficulties can be counterbalanced to some extent as others' adverse aspects which tend to undermine your relationship. You stimulate each other by sharing the same intellectual, cultural, or literacy interests. Therefore, you have a great ability to work together and achieve concrete results, but never in a romantic setting.
Dang it.
All they say there's a strong romantic. I think they say that for everything. I love this. When you are together, sparks seem to fly. This combination is very dynamic and favors any joint adventure. For or by joining forces, you can achieve a great deal together if you can agree on something. The resulting enthusiasm can move mountains. Jordan appreciates Nick's nature, which encourages Jordan to excel and realize his own creative ideas. But you must be careful not to let egos conflict, which will lead to fierce competition. To avoid possible conflicts, it is essential that you respect each other's independence and will. The difficult aspect indicates that though Jordan is unconsciously trying to overcome his father's restrictions.
Your father's?
Whose?
I'm trying to overcome your father's restrictions?
Same.
We can't close the door.
Did my gay fanfiction get leaked?
Bro, we're
This
just
is-
eating hummus.
Wait till they get to the hummus.
Nick symbolically represents limitations, traditional customs, that's rich,
Yeah,
and
right.
boundaries that Jordan feels compelled to even overcome.
I love traditional gender roles, and I fully support them.
Jordan has the feeling that Nick is overly realistic and responsible attitude is limiting Jordan's progress, and Nick does not accept him as he is and must find reasons to change him. There's probably some truth in that, but Nick can help Jordan by being less rigid and authoritative.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna get to the sex stuff.
This went downhill.
Right?
And I like
You're
the.
going,
It was like, you guys are awesome. Oh, but you suck.
It is very difficult for you to synchronize
Good.
your energies in a
Let's go
constructive
mode.
way.
we just got not the asshole but poo mode.
So do we sex or no?
That's the important
I don't even
question.
think you
That's
guys
what
bone. I'm not seeing this aspect. Talking about respect. This aspect seems to be the most disappointing and damaging to your guys' relationship. Nick is dishonest and deceitful, which makes Jordan angry and upset. Jordan also resents Nick's inefficiency and his confused and unrealistic ideas.
Damn.
You dirty, lying bastard.
I'm still trying to. Is there even? Yeah, on an intellectual level, your relationship is a grand experience.
It's grandiose.
Okay, here we go. I found it. 0.
Damn, bro. Not even like a little hawk tui.
This indicates a
So no head.
There is likely to be a strong sexual attraction between you and the relationship. However, it's marked by impossibly excitement and passionate encounters. You share an interest in the occult and the mythical. It can collaborate well in any endeavor related to astrology and more aesthetic subjects. Nick brings initiative, energy, enthusiasm. That's where your sexual thing goes. He goes, yeah, there may be something there.
You guys just talk instead
Yeah.
of doing anything else.
Your cultural
Sit up
values.
into the bed, be like,
Well, I think.
well, actually, I respect your opinion about the third Star Wars movie, but actually,
But
Jordan may occasionally feel that Nick is too restrictive, and Jordan may crave freedom outside of your relationship.
I'm gonna cheat on you.
damn.
I just want you to know it would be with Josh.
You know what?
Now we know which
That doesn't
direction
hurt
they're
my feelings, that
I cannot believe you and I are in the lead now.
You ready? This is not necessarily a romantic relationship, but it simply adds pleasantness and shared sense of philosophical ideas and morals.
Accurate.
I think that's actually pretty accurate, yeah.
Nick can bring material prosperity, job opportunities, and this is the last paragraph, or general good fortune to Jordan. Nick inspires and stimulates Jordan to think big. Jordan gains spirituality, wisdom, material goods from Nick. One of you can be a teacher to the other, and your relationship may be based on pupil-teacher connection rather than a romantic one. Trapping together will also be a catalyst, for growth.
So like student-teacher role play?
That's what I'm
See
imagining.
me after class.
Mr. Landrum.
Yes, Mr. Landrum.
And that's...
Wow. So it's you and I.
Yeah, I think it's you guys.
What's the ship? I can't... Oh, ship name does not work. Because you can't... Both our names start with, like, J-O. Which
I
is
got
what
it.
we're going to be doing to each other later.
I got it. Your ship name is Jarsh.
Jarston.
Sounds like a disease.
Jarsh.
You had some jarsh in your genitalia region.
So now, what do? The winners?
We turned the
sex.
cameras off for a second. That's what we did.
So I think the loser should have to kiss the winners.
No, bro, you guys just give me a really comfortable cuck chair and I'll just watch.
Well, wasn't this a good family edition of
Yeah.
r/podcast?
Oh,
All right.
This is totally going on the horizon.
This should definitely be the second half of the episode, and we should open with the stories.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then thank you so much for watching this episode of r/podcast. We have any idea what we want to do next week?
I honestly, since all the Marvel stuff's happening,
Any Marvel tier
can we
list?
do the Marvel tier list?
I think so.
We may have to do it in 2 parts, but I'm down.
Cool.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to do like the TV shows
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think that's fair.
All right, perfect. So on that note, we'll see everybody next Friday. Me and Jordan are going to get busy, and
I'm gonna watch.